Pathway Connect is a unique program that provides opportunities to increase your education. For some students, it's a foundation for higher education through BYU Idaho Online or other colleges or universities, whether for academic or financial reasons. For some, it's a vehicle to obtain better job or promotion. For others, it's simply a chance to expand knowledge that they can take with them into eternity. The courses that you will complete in your Pathway journey were designed to help students of all academic backgrounds, and I promise that if you approach these courses prayerfully and with a spirit of humility and a desire to grow closer to Heavenly Father, you will learn through the Spirit much more than just the course content. As the first Pathway course, GS 120 provides a strong foundation for lifelong learning. There are 3 main course objectives in life skills. The first is to become an effective learner, the second to become self-reliant, and the third to serve your family, church, and community. There are 12 lessons, an introduction, and a conclusion to accomplish this over the 14-week semester. Our schedule for the semester is as follows. Lesson 1, Introduction to GS 120. Lesson 2, Welcome to Pathway. Lesson 3, Disciple Leadership. Lesson 4, Lifelong Learning. Lesson 5, Academic Planning and Career Exploration. Lesson 6, Decision Making and Goal Setting. Lesson 7, Time Management. Lesson 8, Information Literacy. Lesson 9, Self-Reliance. Lesson 10, Work. Lesson 11, Personal Financial Management. Lesson 12, Family Relationships. Lesson 13, Giving Back. And Lesson 14, Conclusion. So when you log into iLearn and navigate to our course, you can click on the course schedule on the left side of the page to see upcoming due dates. You can choose to view only the upcoming assignments or the full schedule. Beneath the schedule is a table of contents where you can navigate by lesson. So this week we are doing the Lesson 1, Introduction to GS 120. Each lesson has 5 main components. They are lesson introduction, pre-gathering, gathering, post-gathering, and lesson enhancement. The lesson introduction page can be found by clicking on the lesson number in the table of contents. And on this page, you'll find a brief overview of what you can expect during the week and when each assignment is due. The pre-gathering section contains all of the midweek activities. These assignments are all due by Wednesday at 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. This section includes lesson materials, a quiz, and the discussion board links. There are 2 crucial discussion boards each week. The first is questions and conversations. Here you can ask questions and find answers on course-related topics, and I'll talk more about this discussion board later. The other discussion board is for a class discussion that is on a given prompt from your reading. So you will write your own initial post and then respond to at least 3 of your classmates' posts. The gathering section contains all assignments related to the weekly gathering itself. You'll prepare for the gathering, attend, and then complete a gathering report. The gathering reports are crucial because this is how you receive points for your attendance. So without attending, you will not be able to pass the course. And if you attend but don't fill out the report, you won't get the attendance points. The post-gathering section contains the end of the week assignments that are due by Saturday at 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. These include 3 or more discussion board responses, an application activity, a teacher-friend assignment, and a learning report. Remember that if you live in a different time zone, make sure that you set your time zone accordingly in your iLearn settings. And then the last one is the lesson enhancement section. This contains additional resources that supplement the lesson. The materials are optional, but they can increase your learning and understanding and help make the most of your Pathway experience. To ensure success, please complete all assignments by the due dates. This is a college preparation course, so the goal is to help you develop good study habits now that will help you in college. We realize that many students have never taken an online course before, so the late work policy is gradual. So for the first 3 weeks, you may submit late assignments for no penalty. This is really just to give you an opportunity to learn how the course works without hurting your grade. Starting in Lesson 4, you will lose 10% off per day that an assignment is late for up to 5 days. However, we are asked to encourage you to abstain from completing coursework on Sundays, so Sunday and Monday both are considered 1 day late. In other words, if you submit an assignment on Sunday, it will be 1 day late, and if you submit it on Monday, it will still only be 1 day late. Tuesdays, 2 days late, etc. So this late work policy is much less strict than most other university courses, so I strongly encourage that you get in the habit of submitting your assignments on time now. Discussion boards rely heavily on class participation, and if you don't complete your posts on time, then other students cannot respond to them, and the entire class suffers. So for this reason, the discussion boards cannot be accepted late. Please plan ahead for life events such as vacations and family events, work, church obligations, etc. While they may be worthy occasions, make sure that they do not keep you from completing your work on time or attending your gathering each week. If you know you have something coming up, such as the birth of a child or a move or something of that nature, let me know in plenty of time so that I can open assignments early. I'm always happy to accommodate early submissions in these cases. And if you feel like you have extenuating circumstances, please communicate with me and we can see if an exception to the late work policy can be made. Most likely you will have questions or concerns at some point during the semester. When you have a question about an assignment or a due date, first check the announcements. These are often displayed on the course landing page or the first page that you come to when you open our course. And often I will have already answered your question in the announcements. You should be checking announcements every time you log into iLearn because this is where I put the most crucial information that is really critical to your success. If you still have a question after reading the announcements, check the questions and conversations discussion board that I referred to earlier. If you have a question that the entire class can benefit from, for example, I can't open the videos in Lesson 3, is everyone else experiencing this? Or what is the required word count on the teacher friend assignment? Post those kinds of questions in the discussion board. Please read through the questions first, though, to make sure that your question has not already been answered before you post your question. And if you know the answer to a question, feel free to respond. This will save me time that then I can devote to answering other questions that maybe other people don't know the answer to. And chances are that if you have a question about an assignment, other students will as well. And if you use a discussion board, then everyone can benefit. And if you have a matter that is urgent or personal, email me. We can either continue to communicate by email or we can arrange a time to meet by video chat. So I hope that this course overview helps you know a little more about what to expect this semester. As we get going, I'm going to share more helpful information through announcements and emails, so make sure that you're checking your email and your announcements daily. Let me know how I can help, and I will see you in the classroom.